What is going on, guys? So today I'm basically going to give my thoughts on all the matches from Payback and talk about what I did on the day of the event. So basically we left around 2:30, got there really quick. We had Culver's, and we just waited there for a couple minutes, and then we got into a line of cars to get in the parking lot because the parking lot was closed. So then what we did was basically I was like, you know what, I want to go look at the shirts, see what they have, walk around the arena maybe just to pass time. So me and my brother, we went. I took my flag with just to kind of show off, really. And then we went by the the shirt stand, or like the trailer thing. And the first shirt that I saw that my brother ended up getting was this right here, the Epic Payback event shirt. Honestly, it's really good quality, and it's a cool logo on both the back and the front. It's kind of like the ringer thing, like the Punk shirt was, but this shirt is actually like really nice quality. If you didn't get this, I would pick it up with the DVD package if they do that. Hopefully they do that because I want to get one of these. On the front, right there we have Ryback, Cena with the title, the Payback logo, Chris Jericho, CM Punk. The back is really sweet. We have all the matches, and then we have, what's his name, Alberto Del Rio, Carter Rodriguez, Dolph Ziggler, Big Useless, Big E, and then AJ, and then the matches are down here. It's a really nice t-shirt, and I really want to get one for myself. And then I got these two, because one, I left my CM Punk wristbands, like the ones with the X's, at home, and I got these so I could wear them. So they're pretty sweet. They match my yellow CM Punk shirt, so that was awesome. By the way, here's the ticket right there. And then to answer everyone's question, basically after I looked at the Payback shirt, I looked more at the other shirts, and I saw letter C. It's the infamous letter C. Basically, it was the new CM Punk shirt. On the back, it had the flag with Chicago 6/16/13, and I was going crazy. I legit ran back to my car. I was like, they have the shirt. I got money, and I ran back. And to answer everyone's question, I did get the CM Punk shirt. There it is. It's a really sick shirt, and it's on WWE Shop, so it's kind of not like it's not rare like the Money in the Bank one was, but it's a really sweet shirt, honestly. And I wish that they would put the tag on the WWE Shop ones, because this one doesn't have a tag at all. And I wish they would put a tag on the WWE Shop ones just to kind of make it so those were from WWE Shop and these were from the event, to make it kind of cool. But I like the back logo, including him on the front. It just looked really sweet. So then, basically, when I got that, I was walking around with my flag and that shirt on, and people were looking at like, "Whoa, where'd you get that?" Everything. And then I went back by the trucks. Man, they really blocked that off. Like last time I went to the Allstate Arena for a WWE event, it was open and everything. They only had a little bit blocked off, but now they really blocked it off. Like you can't even go next to the trucks, which is kind of crazy, but whatever. And then I was standing by where the superstars park, and then I was just standing there and everything, talking to this one guy, and then this guy came up to me and was like, "Hey, where'd you get that shirt?" And I told him, it's over there by the the merch trailer. And then he showed me his phone. He was like, "Is this you?" I was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "What's your name?" And he was like, "Anthony." I was like, "Okay." And his Twitter account is IamAnthony2012. Go follow him. We'll probably, if I go to Raw in September when they come back, we might meet up again. I don't know, but he was a nice guy. I'm not sure if he makes YouTube videos or not, but yeah, go follow him on Twitter. And we started talking for a little bit, and then I don't know what happened to him. He walked away for something. Or he was going somewhere else, and then Matt Stryker was coming down the line signing autographs and everything, taking pictures, and I was like, you know what, I'll get another picture with him, why not? He was a nice guy before, and just another picture is fine. So I had my flag out just because I was holding it, and as he was coming up to me, he was like, I know you, and then he put his hand out for a handshake, and I shook his hand. He was like, "So how you doing?" I was like, "Pretty good." And then he was like, to my brother, he pointed, he was like, "How do you know him?" And then I was like, "Oh, this is my brother." He was like, "Yeah, I could tell you guys look like each other." And my brother was like, "No, we don't." But it's kind of cool that Matt Stryker knows who knows who I am, at least. It's pretty sweet. And he's a really nice guy in general. And I was gonna get him to say respect my privacy, because the last time when I met him, we had the whole thing with the shirt, the respect my privacy shirt, and all that fun stuff. I was gonna get him to say it to the camera, but he was walking away, so I was like, it's whatever. And then what happened? And then I was walking towards the line that I was going into, and I saw Ali by the box office, and I guess like he was just chilling there with a bunch of the super fans, talking to them and everything, and he was walking back to get one of the Punk shirts. And then, oh, by the way, if anyone like DM'd me or messaged me or anything about the Punk shirt, well, first off, you go get one at WWEshop.com. That link will be down below. And also any links of the people I talk about, they'll be down below as well. But yeah, like I felt bad for the people who were saying like, oh, give me one, because I just don't want to have to deal with that. And now you can buy your own at WWEshop.com. And yeah, I just wanted to say that. But anyway, then we started walking back. I got in line, and then we just waited, and it was a lot quicker than it has been in past years. And then what happened, we walked in right away, and we went to our seats, and no, we first got cups, the event cup. I don't have it with me, but it was $8.50. All right, $8.50 for the event cup, like normally pretty much. It's bad to say, but normally that's how much it costs. So we get our pop. They put it down, we go to pay for it, and we're like, all right, where's the tops? And they're like, oh yeah, they didn't give us any tops. And the first thing that came out of my mouth was like, so millionaire Vince McMahon doesn't have tops for the freaking cups. Way to go, Vince McMahon. But yeah, that made me mad, because then freaking I didn't want to spill it or anything, so I drank the whole thing, and I was like, whatever. And then the show started. The first match was the kickoff to Payback match. We had Damien Sandow versus Sheamus. That was an awesome match. Everyone was behind Damien Sandow. There's only a couple against Sheamus. And overall, I really liked that match. And it was a good way to kick off like the event pretty much. And yeah, that's it for that match. The first match that started off the show was the Intercontinental Championship match. Wade Barrett, The Miz, and Curtis Axel. Everyone in that crowd was behind Curtis Axel. I don't know of one person that was chanting for anyone else. And it was really awesome when Curtis Axel did win. First off, to see him win his first singles title in WWE. Second off, he won the Intercontinental Championship on Father's Day, which was another cool thing. And overall, just to see him win a title is awesome, because I like Curtis Axel. I liked Michael McGillicuddy, and I still like Curtis Axel, so there's that. Next match, AJ Lee versus Caitlyn. Honestly, that was a really fun match. And a lot of people have been saying it was a really good match, which it was. And they haven't seen like a Divas match like that in a while, apparently, just of the reviews that I've been watching. And it was just a fun match. AJ won her first WWE title, which was awesome to be there for. There was one thing that I was going to say. Never mind. But then the next match, I think it was the United States Championship match. Dean Ambrose versus Kane, and I liked that match. A lot of people said that they didn't like that match, but it was cool to see Dean Ambrose, wrestle, even though it was against Kane. But that was crazy. He sold a lot, which was nuts, and it was just overall awesome to see Dean Ambrose. He won via countout, which I'll take that. It's a win for the Shield. Why not? And then after that match, I'm not sure. I think it was the Dolph Ziggler versus Alberto Del Rio match. Again, the whole crowd was behind Dolph Ziggler, and we were just booing. We were booing like Del Rio out of the arena. Like literally, if he walked out of the arena, everyone would have cheered, because that's how much we were booing him. I used to like Del Rio. I don't like him that much anymore. But then it ended where Del Rio was just kept going after Dolph Ziggler's head, and Del Rio ended up to win the title. And he got booed out of the place. It was nuts. And then he came back out, and I wasn't sure if this was on pay-per-view or not. I think it was. He came back out, cut a promo, and right there you could tell that he was turning heel and Dolph Ziggler was turning face, because I don't know, like no one liked him, and it set a mindset for everyone else who is going to go to a show later on to boo Del Rio. So why not turn him heel? But that match was pretty nice. I liked it. And then after that, the freaking man, CM Punk, comes back to defeat Chris Jericho. And that was just an awesome moment. I freaking was holding up my flag like crazy. and it was just an awesome moment. Like just to hear, first off, hear his music go off, and then second, everyone started cheering, and where we were sitting, we couldn't see like when they first come out, but then after they actually like leave that little area, you could see him, and everyone started cheering. And I was like, oh my god, he's actually here! And then I saw him. It's freaking nuts. Words cannot describe like that moment right there in time. But anyway, later on, I saw that he had Blackhawks like stuff on, which is pretty awesome. Which I'll take that over a Blackhawk jersey. I said he should wear a Blackhawk jersey. That would have been cool, but I guess that kind of equals out. But then, that match. First off, that was awesome. I agree with a lot of people's reviews. Match of the night for sure. At first, I do have to say it did, for me at least in the arena, it started off a little bit slow. Like the first minute and a half started off a little bit slow, and then after that, it was just it was awesome. And then at the end, we have CM Punk winning. Now I'm not sure if this was on pay-per-view or not, but afterward he stood up on top of the whatever it's called, the wall, the barricade thing, and he was just like standing up and like celebrating and everything, and that was an awesome moment. And he just got like a standing ovation pretty much in my section at least. I couldn't tell about down by the other sections, but that was just an awesome match, honestly. And then after that was another awesome match. There was no bad matches for me personally. Just being there changes it, but it was just awesome because you were part of it pretty much. The next one was the tag team match. It was Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. Shout out to Michael Linder. It was actually just Seth Rollins and the Shield, because who's Roman Reigns? They defeated Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan. I was really hoping that Seth Rollins and Daniel Bryan were going to go at it more, because I told the people next to me, I was like, hey, when Seth Rollins and Daniel Bryan go at it, let's start a Ring of Honor chant or ROH chant. And they, like, I think they had like once where they like hit each other, and that was it. I was mad, but freaking Seth Rollins, you can't be mad by him. But anyway, that match was fun. And then the last match was probably, this was a really fun match, being there live and everything. It was the WWE Championship match, Cena versus Ryback. It was hard to chant because you had, Cena fans that were chanting for Cena, and then you had everyone else, because you have Ryback. Do you chant for Ryback? Ryback right there. Do you chant for Ryback? Or do you chant for Cena, or do you not chant at all? What do you do? And like the people behind me were like, let's not just chant at all. Really. But that was a fun match. The first fall went to, I think it went to Ryback. And that was awesome. Freaking Kurt Hawkins was down there. I was marking out for him. And that one spot where John Cena freaking like flew like Evan Bourne or something like that onto everybody. And that was that was cool to see that. It was kind of like a bowling thing. Like, I could see that, like, be a meme or something, where, like, freaking he jumps and, like, strike across or something. I don't know. That was just a cool moment. And then the one funny thing, and I tweeted about this, Ryback, he got thrown through a table. Literally, like, 30 seconds after that, he was standing up and he was fine. Like, and we were all like, what just happened? Wasn't he just thrown through a table? But I don't know, that was pretty funny. He didn't sell that well, but at all pretty much. But then they went over by the ambulance. They used the ambulance to their advantage, and around this time was the time that I could tell. The whole like show when they had the ambulance out there, I could tell that there was something different about the roof, and I didn't want to like say anything just because I wasn't sure, and if I was wrong, then I'd be wrong. But whatever. And I just could tell something different about the roof. And I thought throughout the whole show, what if, Cena throws Ryback through the roof? And that's what happened. They pretty much, I don't know how it was like with the camera angle on WWE or on the pay-per-view, but from us, you could tell that it was just like this, and then it just went like that. So that was that. But overall, the whole show was awesome. No bad matches at all, in my opinion. It was a great show, and all the reviews that I've watched, everyone's saying that it was a great show, and it was another great June pay-per-view, which there wasn't any great June pay-per-views until now. So I definitely can see Payback coming back next year, just because the fact that we started it off great, and it was just an awesome show, and I can't wait to go to the next one that's in Chicago. Yeah, and then afterward they gave us these for Raw. Right there is CM Punk. It's Monday, Raw. What's it called? September 23rd. Raw Live, or it's Raw Live TV actually. And the pre-sale. What's the pre-sale code? Raw TV. So if anyone wants to go to Raw in Chicago, Raw TV. There you go. Use that at Ticketmaster. There you go. That's pretty sweet that Punk's on there. But anyway, oh yeah, I did wear my Seth Rollins shirt, but then I changed into the Punk shirt. And then before the show, they were giving out these bags, and I didn't know what it was, so I just took one anyway. And it was like you can make a sign or something. But I found that pretty funny. Like that Fruity Pebbles is on board with WWE. Look at this. Who wants to make a sign? Friggin', let's go Ryback or Cena. Fruity Pebbles. And it came with this sweet bag, Fruity Pebbles all the way, apparently. But anything else? I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's all I could think of. Awesome show. Buy the DVD. And that's all. Thanks for watching. Thanks for everyone with the Road to Payback stuff. And yeah, shout out to a bunch of people. I am what's his name? I am Anthony 2012 on Twitter, at Ali Rahman WWE. I think that's his Twitter. Those links will be down below. And Britton, just because he reminded me to do this video. So there we go. Thanks for watching. Talk to you guys later. Peace.